Hello everybody, Hidden Ptarmigan here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video and hanging out with me for a little bit. Today we have our goal of getting our air and water totems. So we're going to go ahead and at least finish up what we have to do for our totem of water and start and hopefully finish the air totem. I think all we need to do is go to 1,000 Needles, which I believe has some quests for us. Yeah, it's 25 to 35. Maybe we'll do a little bit of questing in 1,000 Needles as well. As you can see, I did get rid of the totems on my action bar. They were kind of clogging it up, and I like a more minimalist action bar if I can, and I decided to keybind them to an add-on called OPie. It's OPie, and I'll add that in the add-ons list below in the video. And so when I hit Shift R, it pulls up all of my totems. I didn't realize that Classic Shaman had so many totems, and because it doesn't have the little totem button that if you remember Wrath Shamans had, you can't click on him like that and like just have yours to summon. We also got an add-on called DeCursive, which shows our party right here and allows us to just click it to auto decurse, and it will use, if you can see in the bottom right on the tooltip, it will use left click I'll cure poison, right click I'll cure disease, and it will color them correctly based on what I need to use. So that allows me to remove cure poison and disease off the bar. For now, I'm going to keep them on, but yeah, pretty nice stuff. There's been no new change in our gear. We're the same as where we left off. And yeah, that's where we're at. We're flying down to, I think I clicked down here, but we'll see. We'll probably, I'm not sure if we're going to go back to Hillsbrad. I might do a little bit of a change of scenery for a little bit. And kind of do some Kalimdor for a little bit. I think Desolus could be cool. I've never done that. I've done Hillsbrad a lot, so we're gonna move on. And you know, if we need to come back to Hillsbrad, we will. But we're gonna wrap it up there. And I totally took the wrong flight path. Typical, right? We may come back to Hillsbrad in a little bit, but for now we're gonna move on. Now, you absolutely will get another chance to see me play in Hillsbrad because we're considering doing another playthrough as a Forsaken on this server as well. I haven't decided between Warlock and Mage yet, but yeah, that character will absolutely go to Hillsbrad. Could do a rogue as well. I do like rogues. Undead rogue with a little focus on some PvP action could be pretty gnarly. Let's see where we have to go. It appears we need to talk to someone in the cave for the Call of Air. We'll also head down to Freewind Post while we're there. There's a quest, and we'll mess around in there for a little bit. And what level do we need to go to Tenaris? It's 40. Duskwallow is 30. Do we even have a? Oh, we do. Isn't there a town here called Mudsprocket, or is that not a classic thing? All right, here we go. I've always really liked the lighting in Classic WoW. I've always thought the lighting is better in Classic WoW than in Retail WoW. I can be totally off my rocker saying that, but I just think like not necessarily the shadows, but the lighting effects from torches and stuff. Speaking of which, is everything maxed out? Yeah. We are 10 levels away from getting a mount, and I'm so excited. Oh, we did forget to pick up our Onks. Because we do have, I believe we got the, what's the ability called where we can, like, res ourselves? Reincarn. We didn't get any Onks. I'll have to buy those next time I go to a city. These are very important. Ooh, it's good. This is going to be really nice. I haven't really felt a huge need to use the totems, but I'm sure now having the Flame Tongue totem, I really ought to group them. I can show you all while I run how I do that. So to set up OPie, you go into the add-ons in the options, and you click OPie. You click Custom Rings, and you can click New Ring, name your ring. And then to add something, you just click this plus here, and that is how you add it. So you could just see here, and I just typed in totem, and it pulls up all the totems. Pretty neat. Now, I don't know which each one is, so by the picture and the name, to be honest, I'm not totally familiar. But I definitely want to move my fire totems to the top. I think that's all of them. So now you can see that my fire totems are up here. And then we'll do our earth totems, which I do know what those ones are. And then I believe we'll do water and then air. So now if we hit R, here's our air totems, our water totems, our earth totems, and our fire totems. Got them nice and organized.
Go forth to victory. Strength.
All right, now we have to go to Ashenvale. I think since we already took the trouble to run down here, we are gonna go to the air totem first, since it's just a turn in, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna just journey down to Thousand Needles. Right, welcome back everyone. We have just got to Freewind Post. Taking the elevator up now. We're gonna grab some quests and hang out here for a little bit. Though our primary focus will absolutely be to grab the air totem. We'll do the water totem as well, but we're going to have to fly up to Ashenvale for that. But that's why I came here, so I can get this flight path.
Well met. Wins.
What brings you here?
These quests may be a little low, but I've never spent much time in Thousand Needles, so... And it feels like the land of our people, you know? There's a bunch of Tauren here. We might as well hang out with them for a bit. We'll set our hearth here as well. Any quest in here?
How may I aid you?
No.
Ancestors watch over you.
It says there's a quest here. Oh, it's a wanted poster. Oh, a Grim Totem. Yeah, we'll take him out. Easy. Alright, which one's coming up? That one just went down, so this one's on its way up. We'll grab this one, and we will head directly north to get the Call of Air. Is it really only just one quest? If so, that's my style right there. I am all about easy questing. Poor centaurs. We're gonna leave them alone. They didn't do anything to harm us, and we'll let them be. All right, let's head up this nice perilous cliffside. Talk to Prate.
Winds guide you.
Was that it? You just gonna give me the air totem and not make me work for it? Dude, what are we playing? Retail? Yo, the test of fate.
We shall
I know what quest this is. Y'all ready? Here we go. Woohoo! That could have been rough.
I've been expecting.
Nice. All right. We now have our air totem, and I just took a test of faith there, and yeah. Well, look at that. We can now do our nature resistance and grounding. We now have fire, frost, nature resistance totems, and a stone skin totem. So all these good defensive totems. All right. Our goal now is to head back to Freewind Post, and we are going to hop on a flight path to Crossroads and get attacked by a bunch of Crag Stalkers. All right. That was the last thing you ever did. I'm not an easy meal. I may look like a hamburger, but I'm not. Definitely not a hamburger. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Who needs Ghost Wolf when you get the air totem buff? We'll be coming back here after we finish quest here. We're not gonna really quest in Ashenvale. Maybe we'll do that on a different character, trying to spread out the
Wish to
zones.
speak?
Because we still have an Orc Warrior and
We shall.
maybe an Undead. We'll see. Forsaken are pretty cool. Right, everybody, welcome to Ashenvale. This is the border here, the Horde side. We are going to be moving into Ashenvale now to go grab that water totem. Our first priority is going to be getting the water totem, and then we'll run to Splinter Tree and then fly all the way back down for the longest totem quest in the game. I'm sure there's another thing after this. But she does say it will be the final component. Maybe we'll get some PvP while we're out here. Ashenvale is a contested zone, and we should flag PvP now. Yep, there we go. So, you know, if we see any Alliance players out here, we'll take them on if they're within our level range. We'll probably get annihilated, though, sadly. I'm not a PvPer, but I'm always up for a challenge. Oh. Okay, great. That is not the right place to go. Ooh. Wow, okay. That was scary. I am sorry, Night Elves. They were not happy about that move right there. Those were some angry elves. What is that? Is that like a PvP base? Oh, it's in progress. So wait, are like people fighting over territory right now? What's this? Okay, this is just a night elf town, but they're only level 22s, not skulls. I'm kind of terrified running through Ashenvale. You know, I get this really loud night elf music playing. Makes me feel threatened as a Tauren. They're gonna try to cook me into a steak, aren't they? Moonwell. What is Moonwell? Can we swim in it? Oh, very nice. Oh, we don't need to be in Ghost Wolf. Duh. We're in we got this Swift Wind buff. Better than nothing. Wow, Night Elf music is super nostalgic for me. Just like the Westfall and the Elwyn Forest music. I played Night Elves and Humans at the start of my WoW career. And I played Night Elf and Human until level 55. And then around 55, I made a Death Knight. Who was also a human. Who I also still have. And I also still play on retail. If you've watched the Zero to KSM series that I'm kind of working on, little side project, you can see that that's the Night Elf. That is my... Ooh, a rare! That's my original hunter that my dad told me not to make. What did you give us? Come on, give a good loots. Bad loots. Oh, we could be water walking if we had fish oil. I'm going to need to write down a list of things to get. I assume this is a PvP zone. Yeah, okay. They are not going to be happy with me for being here. I'm just a defenseless cow. Leave me alone. Don't attack me, please. I'm just really fast. I know it's scary and intimidating. I would also be intimidated if this blue cow ran at me. All right. Oh, we could do raids at this point. I wonder if anyone's queued for a raid. There's a raid group? For Black Fathom Deeps. No way. No healers. What a shame. Slaughter some wildlife. Night elves don't like when you do that. We will at least take the carcass. All right. That looks like a horde structure. I don't know, you see fence lines like that made of wood, you think horde. Clearly I have spent 0 time in Ashenvale. Oh, that's a peon, that's a orc. Are we building stuff here? Is this new? This has got to be new stuff, right? There's like nothing here. Warsong Outrunners. And the NPCs just wait. Can I walk through the fence? No, they can though. Huh? Weird. Alrighty. Blue shade thicket. Goodbye. Boop. I'm sorry that this is an immensely uneventful experience. Mainly just me running around. I will I'm sitting here hoping that some Alliance players kind of hanging out. It's like a level 20 something, but preferably a little bit lower than us. I'll still probably get annihilated, but you know, I can pretend like I can turn off nameplates, and then they're just like, wait, you'd still be able to see. Never mind. I guess I can't pretend that I'm good at this game. It's pretty obvious that I'm not. We're gonna run up this way, hit the road, and run right to Splinter Tree. And then we're running back here. Playing Postman today. All right. I will see you at Camp Taraho. All right, we just made it to Camp Taraho, and we are now beginning this run again. Sometimes Classic WoW can be a running simulator. Totally a running simulator. I've been playing for around 45 minutes right now. Just running. Just running. Makes me want to go play retail. Ooh, and that's scary. Tauren run like football players. Like a linebacker. Like... or whatever. I don't want to watch football. So I guess I really don't know. But if I saw a Tauren running at me, I'd be pretty terrified. There is our salvation. Brine. Brine, I hope I never have to come back to you again. It's a cool thunder effect.
What
Please give me my totem.
farewell?
Okay. Where do you need me to go now? I do not see it. What level is this? 37? 29 to 38? Cool, cool, cool. That's Deathgate. Oh my god. Oh. You know what? I'll see you in Ratchet. I'm gonna astral recall the free win post and fly. Yeah. Double Hearth feels great. Hey everybody, welcome to Ratchet. We are almost done with our water quest. Just gotta run down to there, talk to her, and like I said earlier, probably go to Ashara or wherever she wants us to go. What happens in Ashara in Classic WoW? Anything? People do stuff out there? Who knows? I'll tell you what, the Blessing of Wind or whatever, Swift Wind, absolutely fantastic for this.
The winds guide
All right.
May the eternal sun shine on thee. at your back. Walk with me.
All right. Silver Pine Forest now. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. I accidentally left my mic on mute when I was performing that saga of walking across the entirety of Azeroth. So here's Silver Pine Forest, and the way you get in to the water totem area is just walk down the main road and just walk out to the coast on the west, and then just walk around the mountain range, and it'll lead you right to where I'm standing. After you get here, you just have to take the water potion you have, walk to the thing, use the water potion, and there will be a corrupted spirit that'll manifest in the pool, and you just have to kill the corrupted spirit. And then after that, you're good to go. You just loot him and turn in his bracer to the fire, and there will be this really cool visual that happens. Super high tech, most advanced thing we've seen in gaming right now. And after a couple of seconds, I think 30 seconds or so, maybe 15, it felt like an hour in game, but a water elemental will manifest that you can talk to. So after you talk to that water elemental, you get your water totem. You just have to go back to the Barrens. So, all right, we are coming in for a landing at Ratchet, and this buff was an hour long when we got it, the Swift Wind buff, and we have spent that entire hour walking for this stupid water totem, and I can tell you for a fact that this is the last Sod Shaman I will make, just because of that quest. At least in the next year. Maybe if... Actually, this is the last Classic Shaman I'm playing. Unless, of course, we get, like, Classic Plus, like, legit, not Sod, but real Classic Plus. Even though Sod is probably my favorite game mode. Actually, I don't know. I probably just do Paladin again at that point. I am a big Paladin fan, and I kind of wish we had gotten Undead Paladins yesterday with the release of Patch 8 or whatever it's called, Phase 8. But sadly, we didn't, and hopefully we get that in like 9 or 10. But you know, you win some, you lose some, right? All right, and as you can see, this is the last one. I am done with the Water Totem quest. Never to do it again.
How may I
Thank you, Blizzard, for that enlightening experience. I'm hearthing. Oh, but before we hearth, we gotta go add our water totem to OPie real quick. Let's go here, and we will add the water totem. And by water totem, I mean healing spring totem. Add that in, and we'll drag it up with the mana spring. So it's next to all the other water totems. Look at that. We got our mana and healing totems. Those are going to be metal. So happy with those. All right, let's hearth. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up the episode there. I know it wasn't a super action-packed episode, but I'm going to start recording the next one. And in the next episode, we're going to focus on a lot of questing. We're going to do a lot of questing, and then we're going to do the Razorfen crawl in a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.